Hello guys, it's been a year since my last AC EVO controller settings video and I came back to update that video so that you have your up-to-date controller settings for 2026. AC EVO had some updates in the meantime, but the problem is that currently there are no settings that you can use to be able to comfortably drive in AC EVO. So thank you for watching. And no, but look, going into controls, and DualSense wireless controller is my controller. This page of settings, which is properties, is all good because it is exactly the same as it was 1 year ago. I set my dead zone to 15% because with 0% I have some stick drift near the dead zone, near the middle of the stick position. But in settings there are some, like we have 2000 different settings for FFB and all that, but for gamepad settings we don't have the steering weight which we had before, but instead we have steering assist settings, like 3 stages, which is direct, assisted and smart, and speed sensitivity, which controls how fast your steering wheel moves under higher speeds. This setting does nothing, and steering filter, which for example I had on 80% if I remember correctly, also does nothing. You can set it to whatever and it doesn't change a single thing. And also, like, steering assist, direct, assisted or smart do completely nothing, and the game is less playable than it used to 1 year ago. So we can go into, let's do like 100% because it doesn't matter apply. When we go into any, let's do Brands Hatch like we did 1 year ago, and going into practice, we will see that. Let's maybe lower my audio so that you can hear me. And going into the actual driving, let's enable pit limiter. Can you see how it moves? Like, there is no weight to the wheel, and it was the critical part of the controller settings as a whole. So let's turn on the pit limiter, let's go out of the pits. And now what you can do with the controller, if you're playing on a controller, is that you can warm up your tires like this. So this is your main advantage over wheel users, but then you just hit the wall because it's unplayable. Like, I can still do valid laps, of course, but it's way worse than it was before. Like, why cannot we have, or can I? Why can't we have normal settings like we used to have in Assetto Corsa Competizione, where there was an assisted like switch that helped a lot with controller settings and controller setup and driving? And why can't we have nice things like LMU has, which is perfectly drivable on a controller? I don't get that, but let's see. Of course, if you are experienced on a controller, you will be still able to drive, but it's definitely less fun than it used to be. So this is not good news at all. But yeah, I just wanted to update you what we currently have. Let's try a valid lap with the new beautiful controller settings. Of course it may look easy because I spent a lot of hours driving on a controller before, but trust me, it's harder than it was 1 year ago. and definitely harder than it is on, for example, LMU, Le Mans Ultimate, or ACC, or Race Room, or any sim that you can imagine. So yeah, for some single player hot laps, you can still drive on a controller if you like pain. But if you don't like pain, just play Le Mans Ultimate. And this is sad news actually, because AC EVO was supposed to be a nice game. Yeah, so there is a lap, but I will not be able to do any competitive laps anymore. So yeah, thank you for watching and see you in the next video.